And the IRS is putting taxpayers on alert, warning that viral tax hacks on TikTok and other social platforms have already cost Americans more than $162 million in penalties. So here's the latest scam. Here's two of the biggest ones right now. The agency says that people are falling for misleading advice about the sick and family leave credit and the fuel tax credit. So the sick and family leave credit, it was created during the pandemic to help self-employed workers. So think freelancers, rideshare drivers, small business owners who couldn't work in 2020 or 2021 because they were sick with COVID or they were caring for a loved one or they were just home with the kids while daycares were closed. But here's the issue. TikTok experts are now telling everyone that they can claim that credit right now on their current tax returns. And that's wrong because that credit expired in 2021 and it never applied to traditional workers. And the red flag that we're seeing is the fuel tax credit. Now, this tax credit was designed for off-highway businesses, meaning farmers, truckers, and businesses that use fuel for things like tractors, construction, and generators. But social media influencers, they're claiming anyone can use it to get a bigger refund. So to put just gas in your car, you can use the tax fuel refund, and that is incorrect. The IRS says if you're driving on a public road, you don't qualify. And so there's been a surge in questionable refund claims. It's leading to delayed claims, denied claims, $5,000 in fines, and an audit. And so tax experts say if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And the bottom line is don't let TikTok do your taxes.
Yeah,
and just a reminder would you say, Charlamagne?
No, I was just gonna say between TikTok and these so-called financial gurus giving y'all tips on how to avoid paying Uncle Sam, all of y'all gonna end up in jail. And I feel sorry for these people because they are really looking for information and they're just simply getting misinformed. Like go to actual tax experts. You know, in America, you got to spend a little bit of money to save a little bit of money and to make a little bit of money. So I know that you may not want to pay somebody to do your taxes, but go get somebody who actually knows what they're doing, an actual expert, to do your goddamn taxes.
Yeah. And that's what they're saying. They're saying talk to a real CPA or a tax pro. And just as a reminder, if you filed for an extension, October 15th is the deadline to get those in. And if you are in a disaster relief area like a wildfire area, though that date will also apply to you. You have until October 15th to get your taxes in. And this story for this morning is just right on time as Lauren is at Delaware State. New York City just